Gwaridi amekwisha muomba Mheshimiwa Rais kwenda kupiga mbele ya jukwaa ili kwa heshima yao mlezi wa wanasauti ambaye ni rais wa nchi ya Kenya. Walio na nguo ya samawati iliyokolea wanasauti wetu ambao wamegombea katika masuala ya majini, kuokoa na pia wanafuatwa na sauti wetu ambao ni mwamba, yaani jiwe, nguvu dhabiti, ambao wako kwenye shule za upili, kazi yao ikiwa ni kujifunza jinsi ya kuwa imara kila wakati. Wanaowafuata wakiwa wako na kitambaa cha kijani kibichi ni chipukizi, yaani wanachipuka, wanaendelea kukua na kujifunza maadili mema. Wale wanaofuata vijana wakiwa na majano ni sungura. Hata wao kuangalia mwendo wao ni wa sungura, wanazungumza ndio wanacheka, kumaanisha kwamba hawatulii, lakini tunawatuliza. Wanafuatwa na kikundi kingine ambacho ni cha wanasauti wanaogombea kwenye masuala ya anga, yaani wanajua vile viwanja vyetu vya anga vinavyokuwa na kusaidia kule. Imeandaliwa na bendi yetu na senior drum major ambaye anaongoza Michel Maruba wa kutoka chuo kikuu cha Kisii, na junior drum major ni Victor Kamau wa Wanga Academy, na ambaye ni bado kwanza ni Ota Takaiti wa Wanga Academy. Hivyo ndivyo kamanda wa gwaridi letu la siku ya leo anakuja kutoa heshima za mwisho kwa Mheshimiwa Rais pamoja na wasaidizi wake. Tuwapongeze kwa makofi wanapofika mbele ya Commander in Chief wa Jamhuri ya Kenya. Tumpongeze kwa makofi. siku hivyo kama wana sauti. Ndiye huyo.
You're first asleep. In dreams you will lose your heartaches. Whatever you wish for, you keep. Have faith in your dreams, and someday your rainbow will come smiling through. No matter how your heart is grieving, if you keep on believing, the dream that you wish will come true. A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. In dreams you will lose your heartaches. Whatever you wish for, you keep. Have faith in your dreams, and just someday your rainbow will come smiling through. A dream.
It is with great pride and gratitude that His Excellency has once again accorded the Kenya Scout Association an opportunity to celebrate the Patrons and Awards Honors Day at the Statehouse here in Nairobi. Many Scouts, Your Excellency, many Scouts work towards achieving their highest badges with the hope that they will one day be recognized at the Statehouse in the presence of the President of the Republic of Kenya. It is very satisfying that this day has finally come to pass. Before I make my fellow remarks, may I take this opportunity to register the apology of the Chief Scout, Professor Jacob Kaimenyi, who was not able to travel back to the country due to exigency of work. 2, position 1 globally for a Scouts organization that achieved absolute growth in a span of 3 years. 3, position 1 Continental Award for a Scouts organization that achieved best growth and development in the African region. The 2 young Scouts, Your Excellency, Nelson Opany and Pauline Kagiri, who received the prestigious Messengers of Peace Heroes Award in Saudi Arabia and Malaysia, respectively. Then the Chief Scout, currently seated here, Honorable Francis Ole Kaparo, was recognized as the Messenger of Peace Hero for Africa and also received the prestigious and Rare African Elephants Award. And I can confirm that I was there with the Chief Scout, and it was well received in Uganda. Your Excellency, sir, as we move into the next triennium, 2018-2020, top on our list of priorities is the membership growth. At the world level, membership is set to grow to 100 million in 2023. The Kenya Scouts Association wishes to retain its position as the leading Scouts organization in Africa, and as such, has elaborate plans to grow the membership to 4 million Scouts by 2020. We know that by bringing more young people into Scouting, we will be growing more young leaders who love the nation and wish for nothing else but to serve their country in all ways. We will be growing leaders who are most prepared to service and can be given priority in the recruitment in NYS and disciplined forces. We want to take Scouting closer to our young people. Currently, we only have a small secretariat based in Nairobi. The association has no capacity for engagement of enough staff to support the volunteers at the county level. If the Teachers Service Commission could second some of the personnel at the county level, then you would be able to grow the membership as we hope to, and to manage them even better. We really value personnel from the Commission because we strongly subscribe to the child protection statutes and desire only professional handling of young people. Your Excellency, sir, the association is committed to creating a positive social and environmental impact. It continues to contribute to the improvement of the forest cover from the current 7.6% to 10% in its 2020 strategic plan. To this end, Your Excellency, the association plans to plant 47 million trees, which averages to 1 million trees per county. This it will do in partnership with the county government, the Worldwide Fund, the Kenya Forest Service, and the Ministry of Education and other willing partners. In addition to this, Your Excellency, Kenya occupies a unique position in the world scouting, as the founder of the Scout movement, Lord Baden-Powell, chose to make his second home globally, referred to as Pakstu, in Nyeri, and had his body interred in the same place in Nyeri. Every scout in the world dreams to visit Nyeri at what we call BP Memorial Park. The Kenya Scout Association, Your Excellency, is currently in discussion with the county government of Nyeri, and I'm happy that the Deputy County Governor of Nyeri is here to ensure that we are able to see an international establishment for scouting in Kenya. Using these unique resources in Nyeri, we can become the scout city of the world and of course a major tourist destination. On behalf of the entire fraternity of the Kenya Scout Association, I want to thank you very much for your invaluable support to the movement. As you promised in 2013, we have consistently received a grant in aid of 77.5 million annually through the Ministry of Education. From the reports of the Auditor General, we have always put this money to good use. As we move towards recruiting 2.6 million scouts to reach 4 million by 2020, you may find us knocking on your door again, Your Excellency. Please, when you knock your door, Your Excellency, please do not send us away, our beloved patron. We understand, however, that there is a lot to do in terms of further growth in membership and to make scouting be more impactful. We understand that there is Vision 2030 and the Sustainable Development Goals to be addressed in the scouting curriculum. And above all, we are acutely aware of the Big Four agenda to which Kenya Scout Association must be active participant in their achievement. May I conclude, Your Excellency, by expressing further our gratitude to all the partners we have closely worked with for the benefit of the young people in scouting. And these include our mother, Minister of Education, the Ministry in charge of the youth, the Kenya Defence Forces, the Teachers Service Commission, the Kenya Forest Service, the NACADA, the NCIC, Strategic Application International, Communication Authority, Worldwide Fund, and all the others I may not have mentioned as the list is too long. Our partners have indeed been a great asset to the association. To the scouts and adults who are going to receive the awards today, may I say congratulations to all of you. Once again, Your Excellency, as I close, allow me to reiterate how grateful we are to you for hosting this event, for interacting with us, and for being a great inspiration to the young people. This opportunity will forever remain indelible in the minds of scouts. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Long live our chief patron, long live the scouts, and may God bless us all. Asanteni.
Honorable Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, a patron of the Scouts of Kenya, good afternoon. I stand before you all on this Scouts Day so as to give you a briefing of how Scouting has helped me achieve and how it has impacted my life. Scouting has helped me explore the leadership field as not only a passion leader, but as also a school captain. Being a leader, Scouting has taught me honesty, accountability, responsibility, and respect, which I believe are key values for my aspiration to be a leader like you, Your Honor. The movement taught me innovative skills to enable me to use locally available materials so as to complete a certain task. An example was lighting a fire without anything but a simple matchstick while it was raining, but due to resilience, we made it. It has also taught me values like integrity, discipline, and obedience, just but to mention a few. Not forgetting friendship, which has been used to unify all people from all races, tribes, religions, and family backgrounds. And also to serve these people, adhering to the Scouting principle, duty to others. Scouting has also helped me in my faith in God through the Scouts law, which acts like the 10 Commandments. Oh, don't you agree? In this, I have been helped to implement the Scouting principle, duty to God, through prayer and praise and worship in connection to God. It has also helped me stay focused on my education, goals, dreams, and stay assertive and to evade from distractors like drugs and say no to drugs. In this open world that we live in, those are the crises that lives around, and assertiveness is a key to overcome them all. A result of this has been my success in the KSP examination, having attained 437 marks out of the possible 500. Scouting has also helped me learn personal cleanliness, which goes hand in hand with the principle duty to self. It has also let me learn respect for the environment through the Environmental Conservation Badge under Scouting. This is just but a few experiences that I have undergone through my Scouting history, not forgetting the international experience where last year I went for the International Jamboree in the UK, and having been the first time I have left the country in Scouting uniform. In conclusion, I would wish to reiterate that through which Scouting, I have developed self-reliance skills which get renewed in me through the Scouts' promise, which says, on my honor, I promise that I will do my best to do my duty to God and to my country, to help other people at all times, and to obey the Scout law. Shalom. Thank you.
And I say this with a heavy heart. As we have just agreed, there will be 2 teachers paid for by the national government through the Teacher Service Commission in each county to support and work with the Scouting Association to help us grow the movement, but also to help us once again instill discipline. And I say this because some of the things that we are seeing our young people engaged in are not just engaged in negative activity, but having the sheer guts to publicize it to all of us and tell us through insult that they are proud to have successfully cheated in the exam that has happened. I want to tell you, young men and women, you are our future and we are proud of you. But I also equally send a very strong warning to those young fellows who think that they can indiscriminately do negative or involve themselves in negative activities. And as I talk to you today, those young boys are where they should be in order for them to be disciplined. We will not and we shall not entertain indiscipline and abuse from our young people. You must learn to respect your elders just as much as your elders must learn to respect and nurture you. We must build a society that is cohesive, that is disciplined, and that has respect. And if indeed you are ready to brag about cheating, then we shall show you what this nation does with cheats and people who have no respect for their elders. Hiyo tutawaonesha, jameni. Hiyo itakuwa. When the former commissioner, Ole Kaparo, or chief scout at the time there, came and saw me, we agreed that as a government we were going to put money into the Scouting Association to help develop and expand membership as well as activities. And as I have said in my formal statement, we gave approximately 107 million shillings every year. And we have seen that that money has been put to good use by the sheer increase in numbers of our young people who have joined the association. From 125,000 to 1.4 million is no small feat. Pesa imetumika vizuri, hongera. Na kwa sababu tumeitumia hiyo pesa vizuri, kutoka this coming financial year, we shall double the allocation to ensure that this association continues to do the great work that it is doing. We were also discussing earlier, and we said that we used to, at one stage, being a scout was supposed to be a benefit or an additional plus point when one was seeking employment, especially in the disciplined services or in government. For one reason or another, that has not been the case for the last few years. And again today, I direct that if there are 2 applicants for the police, for the military, for government, who have the same marks, the one who participated as a scout will have the edge. Yes. Will have the edge. And lastly, as we continue to encourage our young people to live a life of dignity and integrity and discipline, I have been requested that we make this an annual event so that we can review our progress year to year, and I have agreed to that proposal.
Beatrice. The four bids: Karen Awol, Buyema Cosmas, Richard Majoni Sunguti, Janet Nanyama, Bilha Mulunda.
Let's get the signal from that one and read the name. Yes. Next is what? What is the next group?
The three beans, they already there.
He's asking what the name is. This is
Karen Awol.
Karen?
Awol. Yeah. Three beans, Karen Awol, followed by Mbuyema Cosmas. Richard Majoni Sunguti, Janet Nanyama, Bilha Mulunda, Bilha.